And I'm live. What? Who'd have ever expected me to go live? Actually, I've been going live a lot more consistently lately. I think I streamed last week, which is a vast improvement to my usual not streaming at all. Although I have a foot injury, and a neck injury. Not streaming at all. I have a foot and a neck injury, so who knows how long this is going to go on for. But in the meantime, let's go at everyone. Yeah. I went live. What gonna do about it? Huh? There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you open it up. Alright, let's go. Kuon. Kuon. Brown. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure my internet's fixed now, for the record. So, chances are this stream will not end at an early time unless my neck or foot acts up too badly. Hey, maid, how you doing? Boom, 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 boom. Manor fish hunt. What the hell was even happening in this game? You're okay? That's good to hear. Alright, here we go. Alright. Where the shit did we leave off? It's been like a week. If I remember, I have acquired...
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
If I remember, I have acquired... What is this? Quests and shit? Oh yeah, you're playing Final Fantasy 1. Yo, that fucking... Is that Final Fantasy 1? That sprite update looks clean. Anyway, yes. What the fuck were we doing? We got a Venus cloth. We got a Mercury cloth. Oh, we're looking for the discs, right? On PSP. I did not know they released that game on PSP, but frankly, I'm not surprised. Hey, Bone! It has been a while. How have you been? What's going on? Welcome to Kuon. The game where you lose hit points by running. And I will be running anyway. Because I do not have time to not. Took 5 minutes to name your characters.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
My guess is... Wasn't the game pushing me to the mulberry tree? What have you been up to, Bone? What's been going on? Yo, Mac tier, full house tonight. What's going on? I was just watching that 4Kids video before I started stream. I think I made it about halfway through. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to Kuon, the game where you lose health by running and then we run anyway. Oh, I have hurt my neck and foot in the past few days, and I know what I'm doing with my neck. I'm holding my... Yeah, about the history of 4Kids, yeah. I know how I hurt my neck, because it's about how I've been, like, holding it, but I do not know what happened with my foot. Like, it's like my right heel. It's almost like I have a bruise on it or something, but I don't see anything. So it kind of hurts to stand. So it's a good thing I stand on these, like, soft mats whenever I'm streaming. Been building things and putting a gross amount of time into Overwatch 2. How is that game? I have heard conflicting stories about it. Nothing inside the shrine. Isn't the final disc we get from killing that guy? A large crack has weakened the bar. It could be broken with something. Okay. May I assume? Bang. Y'all know you could just lift the bar. Finished P4 quicker than I thought, probably because I upped the experience and money again. That's really cool that game has that. Every game should have that. That would, like, immediately solve everyone's Pokemon complaints also. My internet is out and having to go on cell data. Oh, shit. That's not good. What's going on with your internet? My internet has also been going out, but I swapped out the modem, and I think I fixed it.
Demons and all.
Because I haven't been having the problems. Easier for you to come back to than the original for some reason. Can you go to the original? I thought the new one, like... I thought Overwatch 2, like, erased Overwatch or something. Like, I thought it was all Overwatch 2 now.
Banish demons and all.
Hey. I'm a really big fan of you. First one is gone. Do you think it's related to, like, dropping the, You think you missed a payment? Oh, no. That's not good. My modem was so old that the company I used to use as my ISP got bought out, like 5-6 years ago, and my modem came from, like, it was the first modem they gave me when they got bought out, like 5 or 6 years ago. So I had like a 5 or 6 year old modem and like a fucking like 3 or 4 year old router, and I think it was just like hardware failure over time, right? So when I took it over to like the store, it was just like burning hot even after waiting like an hour and a half. Quick! Summon a wolf, even though I don't think I have wolf summoning powers. Oh, anyway, Bone, you think it might be related to the fact that they changed, like, team size down to 5, or did they, like, rebalance the game? I've never actually played Overwatch, honestly. My appreciation of Overwatch is mostly because I, like, enjoyed the, like, story summaries of it. I thought it had a really cool story, but, like, the fact that you just watch the cinematics for the story and you don't play the game dissuaded me from ever having a reason to play it. What's funny about Final Fantasy on PSP is that it's super clean sprites, but the dialogue is still super 80s RPG. I played Overwatch at a friend's birthday once. What'd you think? Hey. I'm gonna take your metal spike. What's up, girl? You being possessed by your sister anytime soon?
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I think so. Thank you. I am Utsuki. I live in the shrine, not far from here.
I'm Sakuya. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for my
teams
father.
or players smaller, so
He's
the
the
matches do
elder
feel a little
priest
quicker. The
of the
matchmaking is
shrine.
definitely quicker.
My sister and
I played a
came
little of the
from
original during some
mountain,
free weekends, didn't like it.
but I lost her.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
It's
a game
not safe to be alone here.
that I would enjoy, just because I'm not one
I
for, like,
wish I could
competitive
help you
gaming.
find your sister, but here, take this. It will help you.
Here's some wolf talismans I'm not using.
Huh? Wait, it looks similar to the one Father uses.
Your father is the priest, correct?
Here, take this. My father gave this to me.
This
You may find it useful.
cutscene did not happen in my
Thank
first
you.
playthrough.
Please, be careful.
I will. And thank you. Take care.
Yeah, this is different than the first playthrough. Is it really okay, you know what? Can I go on a rant for a second? Japan, is it really fucking that goddamn hard to, if you're going to create a game with multiple routes, is it really, really that hard to just make the routes timelines sync up? Is it that much of a challenge to do that? How hard can it possibly be to keep your fucking continuity between routes? Every fucking game I think I've ever played from Japan where there are multiple routes breaks continuity across the routes. A bloodstained wicker chest blocks the way. Half the time they use, like, time travel shenanigans or something. Like, oh, it's multiple timelines in different worlds. That's fucking lazy. Just keep your continuity straight. Alright, sorry about that. My friends love the second one and keep ranting at me to download it. Any plans on giving it a shot? There's something inside. It is a silkworm disc. Okay, I guess the silkworm disc is just sitting in the shrine because we can't kill that guy. I know Resident Evil is the go-to example, but are those really routes? Because you just pick a character and do the exact same stuff. I mean, they are routes because there are differences, and Resident Evil, yeah, also kind of doesn't keep... Well, Resident Evil sort of keeps continuity between its routes, but, like, the fact is, like, with Resident Evil 1, for example, it's more like you're playing as Jill or you're playing as Chris, and that's why the events are different. Resident Evil 1 specific, like, yeah. But, like... Resident Evil 1 is kind of weird, though, because, like, why wouldn't you run into Barry or Rebecca, right? On like, a Jill or Chris rep. See, even Resident Evil 1 is kind of weird. It's free, but you have to register your phone. Oh, yeah, I remember that! Oh, shit, yeah, hell no. Blizzard can get my fucking phone number when hell freezes over.
Banish demons and all.
They're all dead.
Hey, little fuckers.
Yes, they're all dead.
Fun fact, these kids are actually the main villain of the game. I'm not doing that, and I really didn't like the first one. No.
Ayako is the last one
Absolutely justified. Yeah, I forgot they do that.
Still really alive.
Lady Fujiwara Memorandum. Note addressed to Lady Fujiwara. Milady, I have placed the remaining wooden discs in the manor's small shrine and in the altar. Don't worry about the 2 spikes. I have entrusted them to Miss Ayako and to the seer who's inspecting the manor. The 2 of us are going to hide in the garden. Please take care of yourself. So, we have the Earth Seal, so we can go back and use the Earth Seal
Banish demons and all.
on all of the previous doors. Like, we can go back and Earth Seal, right? But should I? Yeah, there's like 3 different... So we can get Ayako, but I think we also have the spikes required to go down. This is weird. It's like the game is more open on this playthrough. It's apparently supposed to present Smurf accounts. I don't think it even has anything to do with Smurf accounts. I think it's just because Blizzard wants the exclusive right to, like, permanently ban you without having an easy way to come back. Like, I think it's more of a power grab than anything. The cocoon eaten by insects. The 8-leg track will become fodder for the thief. The defiled will be pierced by a poison fang. The creature crawling on the ground must defer to the creature in the sky. Black wings will be granted to bits. Fur will be ripped by a child. The child will become a man, only to be eaten by a woman. I will die here, but I will not allow them to devour my flesh. Yeah, I think it's just a power grab by Blizzard. Like, that's the thing, though. Like, you can't fucking trust Blizzard. Like, who trusts Blizzard? You know what I cannot for life of me understand? What? Like, with all the scandals, and honestly, Blizzard was fucking shady even before the scandals. You know what I'm saying? This guy's like a goddamn silkworm. Like, 100%. This man is silkworm.
We can't get in from the front. Something is here. Take a look at this.
I can get in from the front. Air is drifting out from the shrine. Could there be an open space inside it? Watch this. Watch this. Silkworm. Bro. Oh, I'm missing a spike somewhere. Never mind. When a streamer gets mad, someone backseats or whatever, and now that they have that knowledge, they just refuse to do that thing out of spite or whatever. Why are you actively sabotaging yourself? I think for a lot of people, there's two layers to this, right? Like, if that week willed over something stupid, don't stream games you've ever played. I think there's like two levels to it, right? First off, I think there's a certain level of pittiness involved in the concept, right? Where it's like, I'm enjoying exploring the game mechanics by myself, and I don't want anyone to like interrupt that process, which is understandable. Honestly, that is fair. That is a fair request to make, and a chat should, you know, follow along if that is the request of the streamer, right? Because, like, when you're streaming, you're really just there to, like, hang out, or in some cases, like, do your job. Like, you're not really there to have the experience of the game ruined for you, and some people enjoy the experience as raw as possible, right? That's understandable, right? And then, so part of the idea is, like, the psychology of, like, why you're backseating, especially if someone specifically says not to, is the idea that it's probably frustrating to the viewer to watch this. So if you're going to go out of the way to ruin my experience, I'm going to go out of the way to ruin your experience. I will acknowledge that I have done similar things in streams before, where someone will, like, drop a spoiler, and then I'll just fucking ignore it. Like, I'll just straight up not engage. This actually happened in Danganronpa 2. The Teruteru kill was actually spoiled on stream and from, like, someone who just came in chat and spoiled it. And I just fucking did not engage with it. I was just like, shut up. Fuck you. So, like, I understand the idea and the psychology behind it, right? Now, I'm not one who's, like, no backseating. Obviously. I encourage backseating. Backseat all the fuck you want, right? But I understand the thought process. Alright, somewhere in this building is an earth seal, or is a metal spike, and my assumption is it's in Ayako's room, right? Because I thought I had all of the metal spikes, but the fact that I didn't have all the metal spikes tells me that the game is probably directing me to get Ayako, which means I need to get the bell. Ugh, excuse me. Has anyone other than Maid, if you're still in chat, been watching me play this game and has any idea what the fuck we're doing right now? Because I have to imagine the answer is no. I'm like coming in here being like, oh, it's the mulberry tree. Oh, these kids are the villains. Oh, that dude's a silkworm. It's gotta sound fucking unhinged. If you want to enjoy a raw experience, don't stream it. You know what? That is a fair statement. I'm not necessarily defending the position. I will say different streamers have sort of like different stream culture though. And like, so like some chats are pretty well behaved, especially if you're smaller. If you're a larger streamers generally have more strict chat rules though, right? And especially if you're a larger streamer, it's kind of impossible to not stream a big game, right? So let's look at this from like two different avenues, right? If you're a large streamer, you have to stream the big game. You have to. It's literally your job. You're being paid for it, right? I don't, because all my life when you play a game when others in the room full of hit X moron or watch it uses ice. I don't, because all my life when you play a game with others, the room is full of hit X. You don't backseat is what you're saying? But like, yeah, so if you're a big streamer, you can't avoid it. But a lot of big streamers have very strict chat rules about like not like spoiling, don't backseat, don't start conversations or engage or ask to meet up with people. So like a lot of large streamers have very strict chat rules to prevent shit like that. And if you are in violation of the chat rules, that's on you, right? Don't do that. They specifically have a rule telling you to not do that. So it kind of becomes on the viewer. And so I can understand in a sort of like petty way, the streamer getting pissed off that the viewer is like actively defying chat rules. And for smaller streamers, there's sort of like a concept of like, because with smaller streamers, the chat's a lot more personal, right? Like you generally know your regulars, you know the people who are in chat, and you can expect them, probably, to behave themselves. So there's like a reasonable expectation that your experience will, like if you like playing games raw and you have rules related to that, there should be a reasonable expectation that your chat will follow along or it'll get the fuck out. Now, I don't necessarily support like not doing the backseating just to be petty, but I understand the thought process. I understand why you would do it. I wouldn't necessarily support the idea, but in that scenario, it's definitely like justified to like ban the person or time them out or some shit over that, for sure. Because at that point, they're like violating like stream rules and like chat etiquette. So. But, like, if someone's, like, hit the X button and that enemy's weak to ice, you can still do the advice. You can just be really fucking petty about it. Like, if you're insisting on being petty, there are ways to do the thing and then still be really fucking petty. Or you can be a real asshole and pretend like it was your idea. Like, the whole time, just steal the idea. It's like, ha! It's a good thing I figured out to hit X and use ice. You get what I'm saying? There you go.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
I admittedly don't watch streams very often anymore. I used to like watch them more, but like, I don't know, over time I just can't find the time or the care, right? It's such a fucking time investment. Oh, it's you and like one other guy. And I appreciate that, Maid. Thank you. And like, as a streamer, you're kind of encouraged to watch other streamers to sort of like network and create relationships with other people. And, like, you get, like, a group of friends that like hanging out so you can all generally make better content together, right? And, like, one thing that I'm really good at is bouncing off of other people. I've always kind of been weak by myself, and I don't know, this is me talking here, but I find that I'm not as good of a streamer when I'm by myself as I am when I'm, like, bouncing off of someone, right? I feel I do my best work when there's someone to, like, respond to my energy. But the thing is, like, you go around and you, like, watch other people's streams, and, like, sometimes, here's the thing, like, I've gone to other people's streams to watch them, and they're, like, fucking dickheads that I wouldn't want to hang out with, so then you leave. And there's no, like, algorithm for Twitch to be like, here's some cool people to hang out with. So, like, every time you go to another stream, you either have to deal with someone who's just, like, not fucking interesting. Like, there's a lot of really boring streamers that are, like... I see my own content, and I'm like, I'm not that great. But then I see some of these people, I'm not calling names because I probably couldn't, and I'm like, this is nothing. They have said nothing in the past, like, 40 fucking minutes. They can't play the game. They're not talking. There's, like, no engagement with chat. Why the fuck are they streaming? Most of the things I like are played by a bunch of fucking VTubers. But yeah, that's why VTubing is sort of taking over the streaming scene, though, right? Like, the top, like, super chatted, like, streamers, like, the top earners, or, like, a lot of the female ones are, like, VTubers. But yeah, like, there's some really fucking boring streamers, and then you find someone who's, like, good, and I've done it a few times, and then you interact with them a little bit more, and they're fucking assholes, or they don't engage back. There's, like, no fucking point. So, like, you're encouraged to network, but, like, there's nothing to help you find anyone to network with. And then if you do manage to get a good, like, group of people that you enjoy playing with, you have to, like, deal with, like, issues of, like, burnout and the fact that they just stop fucking streaming. And I've had that happen, like, multiple times. And it's, like... So, like, and if you, I mean, you can't, like, make friends with a large large streamer. Like, I don't even understand the concept of watching large streamers outside of, like, as basically forms of Let's Play, right? Like, I understand it's like, oh, it's all about the, like, chat, but, like, large streamers don't interact with chat. So I've never understood, like, going to, like, a big streamer stream and, like, hanging out with the chat there. Like, what am I gonna fucking do? Like, drop a pog? Like, I don't get it. So I honestly... As time has gone on, I no longer understand the concept of streaming. There's a half-eaten corpse in the wicker chest. That's why I don't go on other people's streams anymore, is because it's like... There's no one to watch, it's too much time investment, and like... Like, who cares after a while? I'll occasionally chill in, like John's stream whenever he decides to be live and I'm aware of it. Because John's cool, right? I don't have a problem with John, right? We have a podcast together that's somehow not canceled according to him, even though it's super canceled. But, like, yeah, like, there's no real other streamer I, like, hang out with regularly. Daigle is cool when I see him on, but he's on a lot, and I will say that, but, like, it's often usually, like, when I'm getting off of a stream or I'm ready to go on a stream, so our schedules don't generally, like, sync up very often. So I don't really have, like a group of people to chill out with and stream, and there's just no point for me to, like, find more people, you know? I like authenticity. Music made by people who don't have connections at the beginning. I like independent-made stuff, and VTubers don't feel authentic, like their personality. I just know that this personality isn't theirs, and I don't like it. Some VTubers are very, like, unabashedly themselves. Like, there are plenty of VTubers who are definitely putting on an act, I will say that, but there are also, like, a good many VTubers who are just like, that's them for sure. Like, Kason is just straight up Kason, for example. And a big part of that is because, like, you know that it's because she also had, like, a public persona before she started working under the like, before she became a VTuber, she was also sort of an IRL kind of streamer. So... Like, usually there's a certain level of authenticity behind, like, VTubers who have publicly known personas. But I do get what you're saying. Like, I tend to gravitate towards VTubers whose personas are more authentic versus not. Because, honestly, the, like, major benefit of streaming over, like, Let's Plays, for example, is the sort of, like, relationship you build with the audience, right? No, Kason, not Queso. And, like, if the persona you're, like, building with doesn't have, like, some degrees of authenticity to it at very least, then yeah, it kind of loses a lot of the point to it. You know what I'm saying? The dark truth of it is there is no streamer, or at least I should say there's no, like, decent streamer who is 100% authentic. Because, like, as an entertainer, which a streamer is an entertainer, right? As an entertainer, you're always having to, at the very least, like, escalate your personality a little bit. Thread clings to the corner of the box. Because realistically, no one just fucking stands there playing a video game, talking to themselves, and cracking jokes the whole time while they're by themselves. Like, that's not how it works. That's not how the function works, right? So you're always taking yourself up to 11 at the very least. Where I think the issue comes in, not necessarily is like, you basically, when you're dealing with streamers and Let's Players, you're basically dealing with an exaggeration of their actual personality. True, if you really want authentic, I should just go play a game with my friend. Yes, exactly. But there's a certain level of authenticity, right? Like, there's a difference between, like, dealing with basically the exaggeration or caricature of a person and dealing with them acting as a completely different character. Excuse me. Like, there's sacrabalic, but I could also be like, woo-woo, I'm a cute little baby. Look at me play the cute little baby game. Ah! The bell is scary! Ah! That'd be awful. I'd hate myself for doing that. That was terrible, and I also couldn't maintain that while doing it. That is hard. Actually, I have no respect for anyone who does that, but that's fucking awful, is the point I'm trying to make. Alright, if I remember, this fight is hard as fuck. Just slap a dog girl over yourself and you're good, you'll get thousands of viewers. I don't think it would be a terrible idea to go VTuber, honestly. I've thought about it. But it just seems like such an investment, you know? Also, I'd be a vampire. I don't particularly like vampires, but that's clearly what I base my branding around. Wow, is her fireballs more powerful, or am I just better at fireballing? Hard to recognize seems to be the Lord of the Manor, Fujiwara. How could this have happened? How could this happen to me? I actually... Before VTubers were actually a thing, I actually had the idea of using, like Chat 3D or whatever the fuck it's called, to basically create an impromptu VTuber persona before it, like, even hit mainstream, and I just never did it. And honestly, I regret it, okay? I regret not having become a VTuber before it was cool, because then I could have ridden that wave. I'd be a millionaire if I had it activated on the idea. Is what I'm saying. And I think the moral of that story is never let a good idea go to waste. Before VTubers are a thing, I saw a guy stream Persona 3 as an Arconian. Before VTubers were starting to, like, hit mainstream, there was a big thing about, like, using the exact technology I was talking about to sort of, like, as, like, a gimmick, right? Instead of now, it's, like, becoming a persona. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with VTuber personas, though, if I can say that. Like, it's not to my taste if someone is, like, putting on an act. And there's definitely some that are, like, more aggressively acting than others. But I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it, like, the concept. Like, I understand the idea, right? Because it's not necessarily that much different than, like, becoming attached to, like a movie character or a character in a novel or something. Except this one you can, like, interact with. So, I don't know. I get it. I think I've told this story before because I entered chat saying something about lizard people learning human culture, and he made a They Live reference. I have not seen that movie. Ring that bell. Getting a good amount of people coming in to hear me talk about, on stream, why streams are terrible.
What happened here?
I have no idea. But
Because I don't like or
for some
care about
time now,
movies.
I've been hearing a song at nightfall. And disease has spread through this place. The hungry, they roam the manor at night. Then,
I've kind of
when I
like...
hear that song, I fear I'll be killed, or worse.
I've kind of, like, drifted away more and more from live-action content now that I'm, like, aggressively trying to upload on my anime channel. Like, now I just don't have time, because anytime I'm watching anything live-action, it's like, I could be using this time to make more anime content. You say that, but when USA is watching every Marvel Universe movie. I was, like, sick or something that month, I think. I forget. There was something wrong with me that month. I also don't regret that experience. But I've also stopped watching the Marvel stuff. Like, I ran into the exact same issue where I was like, I'm gonna keep going into Phase 4, and, like, I genuinely can't care after the end of Phase 3. Like, I just don't care. They're like, don't you want to watch Shang-Chi? And I'm like, I don't want to watch Shang-Chi. I don't care about Shang-Chi. They're like, but we got fucking... What else came out? We got Ironheart. And I'm like, nobody likes Ironheart. Nobody has ever liked Ironheart. What are you talking about? The Ironheart thing is baffling, by the way. Actually, be honest. Anyone in chat? Have you seen a Phase 4 Marvel movie that wasn't about Spider-Man? Have you seen any of them? At one point, thought about making my friends play horror game because he shrieked really loudly when I made him play Fatal Frame 1. There's just one problem. Fatal Frame 1 isn't even scary. Excuse me. Then again, if you were to ask me to name what a scary horror game was, I don't know if I'd be able to tell you. I think the only horror game that's, like, genuinely scary to me is Amnesia. The fuck is that? So, in the comics, Tony Stark... Now, I might be paraphrasing. But, like, in the comics, Tony Stark ends up going into... like a coma for a while, and so this, like, teenage genius girl makes her own Iron Man suit. and she becomes a superhero called Ironheart. She's also kind of racist, which is part of the thing people don't like about her. If I were to do that and put on, like, YouTube or some shit, the more that happens, the less reaction you'd get, because he'd get used to it. Yeah, that is the problem with horror games. Like, I feel like movies have a more chance of being scary than a horror game. Oh, anyway, quick thing about Ironheart. Yeah, they brought her into the MCU. Apparently she was in, like, Wakanda Forever or some shit. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. But anyway, yeah, yeah, the problem is, like, once you get, like, acclimatized to, like, horror, it stops being as scary. Like, before I was, like, complimenting the horror atmosphere of Kuon, and now I'm just like, yup, we're just running through, yup, here's a jockey, oh, beating the jockey up with a fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I think, like, movies have a better chance of scaring you, because they're shorter. Like, I think movies are probably the best chance of being scary.
Sakuya.
This man is a silkworm.
Sakuya, I've decided to help this child find her sister.
Okay.
I'm going to explore the manor again.
That's good.
You are? This is wonderful news, isn't it, Utsuki? Yes.
Last MCU
Sakuya,
movie I
if
saw
you're
was
looking for
Endgame.
Doche,
I mean, yeah,
I think
exactly,
he's at
right?
the shrine.
Phase 3 movie. Like, why bother?
I'll meet up with him there.
It really does
well.
feel like the MCU should have ended at Phase 3. Like, it was such a good,
Utsuki,
well-done, conclusive
to go
end
now?
to the saga that, like, continuing
Yes.
past it just feels like they're milking it for money.
Be careful.
Like, it felt like with the first 3 phases they were telling a story, and now it's like, we need that fucking fat MCU cash. Hey, Kareha. Spent September, October watching horror movies, but when I made him play Fatal Frame, he said it was more frightening to him because he actually had to interact. Interesting. I guess different strokes for different folks. I always find that, like, even if when I do find horror games kind of scary, it's like the first hour or two, and then I'm just over it. Like, the fact that I do get to interact with it is kind of what takes away the fear.
And all you...
Except for Amnesia, which I've also described as being kind of cheap, so... But yeah, like, over time, especially as we've continued on through, like, Horror Month, which now lasts forever. Literally forever. Horror Month never ends.
Banish demons and all evil spirit.
But, like, yeah, now that Horror Month has, like, continued on, it's more become, like, horror games aren't even so much of a thing I'm playing for the horror aspect, and more just because I'm like, it's the little boat! Oh my god, it's the little boat! Oh, I love the little boat! Oh, I love you, little boat! Oh! Alright, the little boat's gone.
Banish demons.
No,
and
honestly,
all-
there's a very good chance that, like, once we finish Tormented Souls or whatever, that this will probably be the last Horror Month. Like, realistically, there is a very good chance this is the last Horror Month.
It opened.
Will I use my unending will to make you play a horror game? No, I mean, I'm fine with that. That's the thing. Like, the way I see horror games going on, part of what I'm saying is, like, the idea is, like, oh, it's, like, spooky Halloween season. But, like, I don't know. Like, horror games are becoming just, like, a sort of, like, a puzzle genre or something to me. Like, I'm playing them more for the narrative than the horror aspects at this point. I need to start casting fireballs more often. So, it would be more appropriate to add horror games into just, like, general rotation. Like, what's, like, Maiden of the Black Water.
I wonder where this could lead to.
And, like, Resident Evil at this point, right? Maybe some Bioshocks or something. Like, just adding them into game rotation rather than having a dedicated month. Like, because Horror Month works really great as, like a marketing gimmick. But, like, if it's just gonna bleed into, like, December, there's no fucking point. Or maybe, say, Zach, what do you think of point-and-click Mr. Horror novels with full voice acting? You're just trying to pitch me Clock Tower. I don't want to play Clock Tower.
Hey, come up here.
What about Sweet Home? Sweet Home is actually interesting. Sweet Home I would actually consider. I watched a video about Sweet Home recently.
That's a good idea. Look, it's an escape route.
I wouldn't like Sweet Home. I am interested in Sweet Home, though. Let's breathe this last breath. Its arms are outstretched as begging for its life.
Guarding the rear would be too dangerous for you. I got it.
Yeah, thanks, kid. Yeah, no, Sweet Home's interesting. One, because it actually looks kind of interesting to play. I'm not necessarily sure I would like it. It does look kind of obnoxious, but it does look interesting, partially for its historical partially for its, like, historical relevance. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, what was it? Was it like Yamawari or something? To be fair, if I didn't play a game just because the music was fucking driving me up the goddamn wall, we never would have made it past Persona 4. Yamori is not a visual novel, really? Alright, the answer is I do actually like this. But I can very easily see this get annoying as shit over time. That woman absolutely cannot speak English, but it is a point. I fucking, over the course of my playthrough, I grew to fucking hate it, right? I probably feel similar about P4's music that you do P5's music. I just cannot fucking stand it. I fucking, Heartbreak goes off, and I fucking, like a fucking shiver goes up my spine. I saw her. I saw it. I watched Lady Fujiwara eat her own little boy. Oh! Okay. Oh, because she turned into a yokai? Interesting. Yeah, I do not like Persona 4 soundtrack. I like 2 songs, I think, off the Persona 4 soundtrack. I like Heaven, and I like Risei's Dungeon theme, but that's about it. I cannot stand any other song on that soundtrack. What about this song? Sure, alright, why not? I've played Chrono Cross, by the way. There's the stackable books here. Lady Fujiwara's Diary 1. April 5th, I've decided to take the other sick people with me to the temple. I dare not see Miyoshimaru or Ayako. I am no longer human. I cannot allow my children to witness their mother's flesh rotting. April 6th, fortunately the priest was kind enough to take us in. I ordered Miyoshimaru, the servant boy, to steal the front gate. This way the disease shouldn't spread any further. April 9th, today I felt faint. Suddenly I was inside a wicker chest. There were no silkworms in the chest, only a centipede. April 10th, my neck is throbbing with pain. The muscles are stiff and swollen. Does this mean that the disease is getting worse? April 11th, I asked the priest for a room in the temple, which he provided. If I stay here, the disease shouldn't get any worse. That just kind of ends. That video just ends, doesn't it? They don't even end on like a downbeat. That just stops. I think I was more jarred by the song ending than it starting. There is nothing useful. It's okay. It's okay. I think I preferred the Sweet Home song better. I wouldn't mind playing Chrono Cross either, though. Like, Chrono Cross is a game I totally wouldn't mind streaming at some point. Anyway, yeah, I do not like Persona 4 soundtrack. I just don't like it. I hate the sound. It's so fucking repetitive and annoying, and it has a smaller soundtrack pool. This is something I complained about even as far as like my very first Persona 4 playthrough. It has such a smaller soundtrack pool, it feels like, compared to the other games in the series. So you're just gonna be hearing the same fucking songs over and over, and there's only like 3 of them. And like, unlike other Persona soundtracks that like manage to stay sort of like in the background, Persona 4 soundtrack draws attention to itself. It is like screaming at you like the vibrant piss yellow that the rest of the game is. It's like, look at me, heartbreak, heartbreak. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. The silk ceiling door has been removed. The door has been opened.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
I tend to listen to are Keepers of Lust. I believe the Marquee boss theme, but not the ones with the vocals. I don't recall those. I don't recall those. I used to really vibe with like Last Surprise, but over time I've become more of a light will change kind of person. Oh, I do like Colors Flying High though off of Royal. Surprise you. I love Risei's dungeon thing. April 2nd, Gakis have taken over the manor. Now that Lord Fujiwara is dead, I must protect his wife and children. Some of the surviving servants claim to have seen their lord, but I think their devotion to him is causing hallucinations. There is pure carnage in one of the rooms in the main building. April 4th, Lady Fujiwara suggested that I abandon the manor and go to the temple. She seems to think that the Gakis won't be able to enter a Buddhist temple. She believes that the temple was built long before the manor was and has miraculous powers. She underestimates the Gakis. Perhaps it makes sense to go there, seeking death, than to stay waiting for it. April 5th, while fighting off a Gaki on the way to the temple, I lost sight of Lady Fujiwara. Hope she arrived safely. P4 Dungeons, this is probably my favorite. What is this? Oh, God. Oh, fuck, no. Fuck, I hate it. God, that song gets so fucking annoying, especially if you're doing side quests in that dungeon. Lady Fujiwara Diary 2. White Silk clings to it. Like Marie's dungeon theme 2, that dungeon is some SMT bullshit, though. April 14th. Many days have passed since I vowed to avoid other humans. I haven't done Marie's dungeon. because I didn't play Golden. When I catch a glimpse of soft flesh, I am overwhelmed by the desire to eat it. I cannot control this hunger. My body is no longer my own. April 15th. Well, speaking of Chrono Cross real quick, isn't Chrono Cross on Steam? Maybe I'll try and pick it up one day. April 15th. Alone in my room every day, with no one to talk to but the cat. I'm so lonely. April 17th. Sometimes I hear a song. When I hear it, my body aches, longing to chew flesh and drink blood. But I must never go near Mayushimaru or Ayako. A mother must never kill her own children. Is Mayushimaru Lady Fujiwara's son? I thought he was a servant boy. April 18th. Stroking the cat, I have a strange feeling. The cat is so soft. Human skin much softer, and the children's skin is surely even softer. April 19th. I heard that song again and lost consciousness. When I awakened, I was in a wicker chest. The cat lay next to me, dead. Strangely enough, I'm no longer lonely. For some reason, I feel calm and content. There is something inside of me. April 22nd. Something is moving around. Whatever it is extremely annoying. I must be vigilant. April 23rd. Mayushimaru came to visit me. Ah, my sweet child. His flesh so very young and tender. He must have come because he was worried about his starving mother. So Mayushimaru... I thought Mayushimaru was the servant boy. I didn't... Huh. I thought Mayushimaru was the servant boy. I hadn't realized Mayushimaru was,
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Mayushimaru was Lady Fujiwara's kid. Another thing, to Kuon's credit, is the story is in a bunch of blithering nonsense and unending characters. Like a certain Some Game series. Fatal Frame, I'm talking about Fatal Frame.
Who are you?
Called Hollow Forest. You have to do it in one day. It takes away your items and replaces your equipment
What are
with
you
default weak
doing
equipment.
here?
You lose half your MP the first fight.
Me?
Your MP goes down by half after a battle. You pick up restoring items and items you get for environmental weaknesses. Save those for the
Comforting the
boss.
sick. Look. These poor people have the disease. If they don't merge with other creatures, they will all die. Leave here at once. It's bad enough that I must share their fate.
I know Grandma Sack did that dungeon. Because she played my copy of Golden, so...
Leave here at once. It's bad enough that I must share their fate.
So, what I'm assuming is I have to go back now. And find something different. Yep, there we go. Should I go check on that kid? You think that kid is alive still? Surprised you never streamed Zero Escape. Just never had the time. I do own it. I do own, like, I think 3 Zero Escape games. Alright, kid's still alive. Hey, kid.
I said let me do it.
Oh my god. Calm your shit. Let you stream 999. Nope, never streamed it. I probably like Zero Escape, because there's that, like, Zero Escape sort of level in,
Banish demons and all
Danganronpa
evil
2, and that's, like, my favorite part of Danganronpa 2. Excuse me. I actually got Zero Escape, Zero Dilemma, not having realized it was the third game in the series. And then when they came out with the other 2 games on Steam, I'm like, oh, I better pick these up. Or I'm not gonna know what's happening in the Zero Escape story.
Banish demons and all.
The door is open. Your mom is open. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that, alright? Sometimes you just want to say things. Zero Escape people move to other shit. That kid just phased through the fucking wall. Which is weird. Because I thought... Are the kids the demon sealed in the mulberry tree? Like, you know how there was, like, a demon sealed with spikes? Are the kids the demon? Director teamed up with Danganronpa director and writer, and they made it a pretty shitty game. There's, like, 2 games from, like, the Danganronpa creator that came out. Half of the Buddhists encased in silk. Nope, there's 3. There's 1 that I've heard isn't very good.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
And there's 2 others. There's like World End, which actually looks pretty decent, and then they came out with another game recently that looks pretty decent too. Can we stop? Can we stop?
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
You only know World End. There was... I might not be thinking of like them teaming up, but I'm thinking of like the Danganronpa director. Danganronpa. They made one game that came out after Danganronpa that I hear was bad. I hear it was just bad. I hear it was bad. Kodaka. I'm thinking of Kodaka, I think. Yeah. Kazutaka Kodaka made... Kazutaka Kodaka worked on Tenkaichi 3, apparently, and was the sub-director for Clock Tower 3. Which I find interesting. School of Ragnarok, Killing Harmony, Dream Come True, World End Club, Tribe 9. What am I thinking of? Rain Code. Death Come True? No, what am I thinking of? There's World End Club and Tribe 9, I think, is coming, which is what I was the other one. But they made another game? He didn't direct Danganronpa. No, this is the writer. This is the creator and writer. I might be thinking of someone else who worked on the game? Jun Sasaki? No. What am I thinking of? There is another game somewhere. Okay? There is another game somewhere that I am thinking of. Yuichi Sato? No? The fuck? Maybe I'm thinking of Kotaro. Maybe I'm thinking of him. This dude wrote the concept for the anime The Girl in Twilight, which is a very underrated anime. Thinking of this guy? No, this is the guy that also did World Ends Club. What the literal fuck am I thinking of? It's not Punchline. No, it's not Punchline. What the fuck? No. No. I remember there was a game that came out from a creator of Danganronpa, and nobody liked it. But I can't fucking find it. Zonky Zero? Oh, that might be it. Yeah, it was Zonky Zero. Oh, there we go. Fucking thank Christ I'm not insane. Thank Christ. Yes. Yes. There we go. Who the fuck is this? Oh, is it just made by Spike Chunsoft? Is that where the association is? Yeah, anyway, this came out and nobody liked it. There you go. Fucking Christ. What a colossal waste of time that was. So are we about to get silkwormed? What's gonna happen? Like, Utsuki walked into the fucking wicker basket with the express purpose of being silkwormed, but Sakuya has no reason to get silkwormed. Which is probably why she was alive at the end of the Utsuki part.
Banish demons and all. Banish demons and all evil.
Yellow cloth scrap. Yellow cloth scrap. Writing in blood on a yellow scrap of cloth. This is the feeding ground. You too were tricked by the twins. Lady Fujiwara will be here soon. She is no longer human. Go back if you value your life. I don't! Yuck, 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 yuck. Hell yeah, Sapphire fan. Defensive fan used by the god of the north in winter. See, this is why Kuon is great, right? Look at this. Fan upgrade. What other game upgrades your base melee weapon? Boom! Ice fan. Saturn seal placed in the door. I do not have a Saturn key.
Banish demons and all.
Alright, little fuckers, let's go. No, let's go. You, me. 1v1, let's go. Let's dance. Hey, watch this. Fireball. Yeah, fireball.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
So I think the kids... Ah, eat a dick. Ugh. Who is this? Oh, it's the little kid who insisted he could guard the rear.
Sakuya, I'm so glad to see you.
Oh no! Oh no, he got ghosted. He ain't gonna make it to Kuon 2, a game that's absolutely gonna happen.
Demons and all.
All summoning files are sent anywhere you can get. If you hit a receptionist enough times, you go with her to the beach, game ends. That is great. There's a similar ending in, what is it? It's like Far Cry 4 or something. If you just hang out for like 15 minutes, Pagan Min shows back up and like the game's over. And the reason I've never wanted to play fucking Far Cry 4 is because I know that, like, that, to me, that's the good ending. Far Cry 5 actually looks kind of interesting, though. I know it's, like, the least popular one. I hate this. Can you, like, turn in the right direction, Sakuya? We're gonna die. This fight is hard. I actually can't get a hit on him. Can you not hit the neck? Do you have to hit the body? How do you do this? Yeah, it's the one with the crazy Christians. Yeah, that game actually looks kind of fun. Yeah, alright. Fan is the way to go on this. The hitbox in this fight is kind of wonky. Like, this is one of the wonkiest hitboxes that I've seen in the game. No, this is the wonkiest. You can hit her head and only her head. Fuck yeah. Thanks, girl.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Is that a Biwa? Probably. Sounds like a Biwa. I can't remember Demon Souls, but I swear that hitbox is fucked. There's a lot of Demon Souls bosses with screwed up hitboxes. But that hitbox was bonkers. That was a very bad... That's one of the worst hitboxes I've encountered. That is... Could Lady Fujiwara change have anything to do with the chest? Yeah, that is legitimately one of the worst hitboxes I've ever experienced. You can, like, hit the head and only the head. Dochin's body lies there, barely recognizable. I did watch Uzaki, yes. I have my audio recorded for the video, but I have not edited anything yet. But yeah, I really appreciated the relationship dynamic between the characters. I don't necessarily like anyone in it, but I think they bounce off of each other well. There's something in the chest, Saturn, which is... Slot 6. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I thought it was funny. I liked the relationship dynamic between the characters. I think Uzaki and Sakurai work really well together, but apart, they're kind of bland characters. I don't think there's any point in investigating the manor any further. Besides, I'm sick of this place. I heard that if you take the mountain path that goes by the west gate, you'll arrive at the temple. If you go there, you might be able to get some new information. The door that leads to the west gate is locked by the Saturn seal. There must be some way. Yeah, I'm planning to give Season 2 a watch, because I had a good time with it.
Banish demons and all...
I understand, like, being a bit lukewarm on it, because it is a show that, like, I feel like it sells itself on its relationship dynamic, and if you're not necessarily, like, vibing with the dynamic, then I can see how it won't do much for you. Because the show is really bland outside of that, like, dynamic. Like, even the comedy is related to the character dynamic, so... But no, I had a good time with it. It's like fucking... It's one of those, like...
Leave here at...
Like, girl teases guy anime that kind of came out popular, like the Takagi-san and Uzaki-san and, like, Nagatoro. And I think it, like, strikes a balance. Because, like... Because the characters do bounce off of each other, it's not necessarily a contest like Takagi, and you don't have to deal with Takagi being, like, the perfect human. So there's, like, some give and take in the relationship. Because I found Takagi, which had a similar concept, I found Takagi was, like, on goddamn watchable. I have not tried Nagatoro. I'm expecting the beginning to be rough, because everyone says that the beginning is rough and it gets better. Oh, excuse me. Bell was shit, though. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched any of that. I think 1001 Nights. I think I think part of the that trilogy I watched, along with, like, Belladonna of Sadness and Cleopatra. Will prove to me Ramiro Hosada has never used the internet once in his life. Okay. Oh, right, because he described it as... Okay, I gotcha. Mamoru Hosoda, that name sounds very familiar. What do I know him from? Where do I know this guy from? What did this guy do? I know he made Bell. What other did he make? Oh, he made Summer Wars. What is this guy? What is this guy? What do I know this guy from? He made Summer Wars. He made Girl Who Leapt Through Time. He made Wolf Children. He made Boy and His Beast. That's why I know him. He made Mirai no Mirai, which I have not seen. Yeah, that's what I know him from. He made like made a lot of like critically acclaimed movies. That's mostly what I know him from. I know him from like critically acclaimed movies. The most realistic part in the movie is when she enters virtual rally world, she starts singing, people look at her like, hey, shut up. Oh god, mermaid! We got a fucking mermaid! We got a mermaid in the shit! I'm getting my ass blasted by a mermaid right now.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
I didn't really like Boy and His Beast. That whole movie feels really undercooked. I did enjoy Girl Who Leapt Through Time, though. I think, because we did Boy and His Beast on Dartboard, and I think the consensus John and I came to is that Boy and His Beast would work better as like a short OVA series, or maybe even like a 12-episode like TV series than it would actually as a movie. Because the whole thing just feels rushed and like underdeveloped.
Banish demons and all. Banish demons and all.
Alright, I want to fight a mermaid. Give it to me. Mermaid time. Woo! I'm gonna fucking eat it. If you eat a mermaid, you become immortal for like 900 years. Until you pray to like Buddha or some shit. I think that's the story. Fuck yeah, give it to me. Give me that mermaid flesh. Yeah, I want it. I'm gonna eat it. It's the plot of Mermaid Saga. Well, it's the plot of like at least 2 different Japanese myths. I think it's also the plot of Blade of the Immortal, isn't it? Wasn't it also mermaid flesh in that? I know there's a UQ holder character who's like one of the top like bosses in UQ holder who is also like mermaid flesh.
And all evil spirits.
Can you like aim, motherfucker? That's one down.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Fireball. 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 Guess what? Hey, guess what? Not a fireball. Let's go. Did it. Nailed it. One dead. Two dead. Three dead.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
I'm trying to remember what the final boss was. What was the final boss of this game? Was it hard? I don't remember if it was hard. Although we are, by the way, we are going through Sakuya's route like 1,000 times faster than we went through, Utsuki's route. There is... Yeah, alright. Yeah. Alright, so, what we're gonna do is go up through the mulberry, go up through the shrine, go left through the Lord's shrine, descend down through Ayako's, and then we're gonna pass... No, we shouldn't even need to, right? No, we shouldn't even need to. No, I'm overcomplicating this. The most egregious part of that movie is the VR app has no admins. That would be a disaster. I thought Belle was like a Beauty and the Beast thing. I wasn't aware it was about, like, VR or some shit. Smell of it, it's been dead for some time. It has morality place made up of random users with a doctor. Oh, God! Oh, what a terrible idea! Thing with Belle, it's like 4 different movies crammed together.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Okay. Where are we? As long as my foot and neck hold out, I think I'd like to finish the Yin route tonight. Don't hold me to that.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Yeah, I don't know where I am anymore. But theoretically, it's not that long, right? Moss-covered Jizos lined up in a row. Like, I feel like we're probably getting... We have the ice fan, so we've got to be like 2/3 of the way done, right?
Banish demons and all.
Alright, what is happening here?
Sakuya!
It's good to see you. We're about ready to climb the mountain to visit the shrine.
Really? How goddamn hard would it be to just make the routes
this
line
is my
up?
sister, Korea.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
Like, I don't even know if she's dead or not.
No, not really.
Traumatized girl learns to express herself through singing
Hey,
that already
there's
exists
something
in
you
this
should
way
know,
better
Dory.
movie. Belle becoming a virtual reality
I'm
Beast
aware of the
utility, the
dangers
Beauty and
that lie
Beast
ahead of
thing, a
us.
romance, none of these go anywhere either.
But it's the only path, isn't it?
The sacred ropes are tied at both sides of the gate, so we can't open it. It's been so long. We haven't seen the outside world. Except for this forsaken path, connecting the manor to the shrine.
Utsuki, why don't we go to the shrine?
This is why FromSoft
Perhaps
stopped
we'll
giving their
find
good
some answers
stories.
there. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, they are very bad at
Shall
it.
we go then?
What about your father? Still, he said his investigation
The
is
best
still
story
incomplete.
writing FromSoft did, unlike the Dark
Very
Souls
well.
series,
Let's go
is
together.
what they added with Scholar of the
I
First
will lead the
Sin,
way.
which they only added because they had already fucked up Dark Souls
Take
2
up the
story.
rear guard, behind the girls.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
You know what? FromSoft really is kind of the worst thing about video games, right? Because
Banish demons.
it
and
really has
all
become gamers' increasing demand for lower standards. Like, this skin is practically mummified. Oh no. Like, they don't bother to lip sync any of the Dark Souls games. And keep in mind, this is like fucking like 2012. No, like what was it? 2018 was fucking Demon Souls, right? They didn't bother to lip sync, right? The games don't have fucking coherent plot lines. It's a nightmare. People are like, oh, but the game's fun to play, and it's like, do you not have any other standards? They look like shit. Like, the standards people have for fucking the Dark Souls games are so much lower compared to the fucking standards they have for any other game. Could you imagine if the fucking new God of War came out and they still pulled this bullshit? The Demon Souls remake still doesn't lip sync? Does it not? I don't know if it does. I actually do not know. I know Elden Ring has lip syncing.
Banish
But I know
demons
none of,
and all-
but I know the original Demon Souls neither doesn't. I know Dark Souls 1 doesn't, Dark Souls 2 doesn't, Dark Souls 3 doesn't. There's like a handful of characters that do, but like 90% of the cast they just did not lip sync, which is like something. It's PS2 era technology, lip syncing. It's been around for goddamn ever. Pokemon fucking lip syncs and it doesn't even have spoken dialogue. The rock should be able to be used as footholds. When encountering different ground heights, the character may be able to jump down or up. Press X.
Banish demons
and all.
Like, the fucking standards that people have for FromSoft games are so goddamn low compared to every other game. And the excuse they give is just like, oh, it plays well, though. And it's like, yeah, but, like, that's it? That's your standard? Game plays well? There's a billion games that play well. Grow a fucking backbone.
And all evil spirits.
So we're, like, killing Kureha right now.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Yeah, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, especially the Dark Souls series, they're also, like, filled with plot holes. And they like, the thing is, like, FromSoft fans are like, oh, they don't spoon-feed you the story, but, like, I've seen so many examples of the stories just not even fucking there, and the fans are just bending over backwards to plug plot holes and nonsense that FromSoft just haphazardly threw into its game's plotline. Like, they're not even well constructed. Like, if it wants you to infer the story, they should at least do a half-assed, like, a half-decent job of making a story. Elden Ring, I think, is the worst about this, because the Elden Ring story is fucking blithering goddamn nonsense. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Dark Souls 3's story is the worst. Atlas port of PS3 was a little effort they could possibly give. I heard it was pretty terrible. Yeah, I have been hearing not great things about that. Speaking of games I've been hearing not great things about, I've also been hearing not great things about Forspoken. I don't know if anyone knows about Forspoken, but I've been hearing bad shit about Forspoken also. But yeah, I hear there's, like, a lot of audio issues with like, the P3, P1, and some other shit. I don't know. I haven't been following it too closely. Problem 1, it's portable. Best, I think, might have been harder to port. Not as an offense, but... because I still think they should just fucking do a full remake.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Wait, didn't they have to change the engine for SMT3? Because, like, SMT3 is running off of Unity. I know P4 was, like, ground up.
All evil spirits.
I know they put a lot of effort into the P4 one.
Banish.
What I heard, they crammed SMT3 into Unity and cleaned up from there.
Spirits.
I am not confident you can do that, but I don't know for certain you can't. Like, it doesn't seem like you can just throw a game into a different engine. That doesn't seem like that would work. Because if you could do that, a lot more companies would do it. And even if, there's probably... that thing died easy!
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Yeah, I have trouble believing that, though. And even if that is what they did, the fact that they're not willing to repeat it probably tells you that a lot of issues may have came up from that. That thing died probably easier than most Gaki. It also apparently hits a lot harder than most Gaki, though. The problem with Atlas is they're fucking... Well, alright, most game companies are, though. Like, there's no sense putting a whole lot of effort into it, because effort equals money. So if you know people are just gonna, like... Because you're already re-releasing, like, an old game, right? So you're creating, like, a smaller pool of people who are going to buy it as related to, like, releasing a new game. So it makes more sense to save the money for a better product. For a later product, I'm saying. I'm not necessarily defending the choice, for the record. Right? I'm just saying that's probably what they were thinking. It wasn't worth the effort.
Look, the stake is loose. If you walk south a bit, you'll find a hut. There should be a mallet there. Find it.
All right, I'll go there.
You may encounter a beast along the way. Be careful.
Whoops, wrong way. Yeah, this is all new. This is a whole new zone.
You should find the mallet.
Really, Tempest? I realize that Tempests are probably supposed to be jump scares, but I don't think I've ever been shocked by a Tempest a single time. Peer through the hole in the window. Yeah, there's a man-faced baboon or whatever they're called. Persona 3 Portable sold incredibly well. It was on the PSP. I don't think the game understands that I want this fight. I don't think I understood that I didn't. Yeah, the PSP did not do well. I'm shocked they even made the Vita. Having trouble believing Atlas couldn't have a 3D world in PS3. I've played those God of War. Oh no, they could have. Yeah, no, they definitely could have. I used to have a PSP game called, like, Midnight Club Dub Edition. And that's like a full-on racing game with, like, highly detailed cars and shit. So yeah, no, they absolutely could have had a 3D. They could have had a 3D game, no problem. In fact, most PSP games are probably... I can't get a fucking break. I think I have to, like... I think I have to drag out this fucking thing. Like, I think I have to go for it. Bitch, aim! Why is she taking so long to fireball? Go down already! This route is not giving me the healing items required. They said in some interview that porting P3P was really difficult when people online discovered they used freeware AI upskill.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
AI really is one of the worst things to happen, isn't it? We'll see. We'll see how it shapes up. Let it finish cooking. So I like how if I open this door, this thing instantly kills me. Fallen rocks block the way. But once it gets out from behind the house, woo, open season, alright? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Banish demons and all you...
Utsuki needs the mallet in order to climb this.
That should do it. Well, this time I'll be more careful.
What does that mean? So I still don't know what's happening. Is Utsuki possessed by Kureha yet?
I believe Korea and the others have gone ahead. Let's go. We need to hurry.
No, I already killed Kureha. Saki, do you not have dialogue? Do you not know what words mean? Say words. Your sister is a ghost and I've killed her. Kureha. Oh, there's an easy way to tell how far we've gotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 3 keys left. The way the bitch in the game said it sounded like Korea. Maybe it is Korea. A country that didn't exist yet. That motherfucker's got a silkworm.
The worms resting in the cocoon. What could they be thinking? I think I must be dreaming.
I called it. That motherfucker's a silkworm.
I must be dreaming a long, long dream.
Dorio,
Oh, Sakuya. What took you so long?
the path was blocked by the hungry ones.
Ah, well at least you're okay. Look! One has followed you here! Damn those demons! Sakuya! I'm going to stay here. I'll leave everything to you.
Let me stay with the hot ghost ladies. I'll leave it to you. Japan wanted to be more Western, and what's more Western than conquering places? The history of Japan.
Please, take me with you. Never mind. I'd just be in your way. Please, be careful.
To be fair, Japan has a long history of trying to conquer Korea.
Look. Do you see the thread?
One time they
What
actually
fun!
succeeded.
Look!
Banish demons and all you.
I'm getting hungry. There's probably not much left of this route, right? We're definitely reaching the end of the route, right? Right? We gotta be. Y'all, I don't have it. I don't have a Uranus sail. Y'all, I don't have the Uranus sail. Oh, I didn't need it.
Banish demons and all.
My history teacher was in middle school once, said she was explaining the Cold War that the US and Soviet Union divided Korea into the worst communist country and the worst capitalist country. Don't know how accurate that was, but it's something I remember him saying. I think there's a debate to be had on whether North Korea is communist. But if we were to say yes, then that's probably a pretty apt description of North and South Korea.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
I think North Korea is fascist. The line between fascism and communism or socialism or like capitalism, like the lines between fascism and any other political system is like razor fucking thin, right? If you take any political system to an extreme, you end up with a fascist dictatorship. The rope was used to this end. Like, all routes lead to fascism is kind of the problem. Which is something that, like, most people just do not understand, is you cannot take any political ideology to an extreme. It doesn't work. You have to do things in moderation. At least in order for it to work for the most amount of people possible. Like, the simple fact of the matter is, in order for a large functioning country to function, someone has to be unhappy. Like, that's the point of compromise. Like, compromise isn't everyone is happy. Compromise is everyone is slightly unhappy. The shrine containing a plinth, which is used to hold something. Is that why there's always a fuck you, people should be alone character in every SMT game? Maybe. The problem is every route leads to fascism, and the alternative is anarchy, which doesn't make... Anarchy's the worst possible system. Anarchy is the worst system. Because then there's no fail-safes, no protection, it's just who has the bigger spear. Like, I don't think I need to say that a large country cannot function under anarchy. So, yeah. Yeah, the real issue is there's just no perfect system of government. And there has to be a function of government to manage a large group of people, just based on sheer logistics. Like, government is required for the logistics of managing large groups of people. And there's no perfect system of government. Mayushimaru Note 2, Servant Boy, writing on a leaf. The elder priest placed a mirror on a plinth and opened it in a cave. I'm sure that mirror was inside the three-legged shrine gate. A boulder blocks the way into the cave. The harsh climate and strong winds have weakened the rock. There must be a way to pass. Here's your answer, Sack. The perfect system of government. Okay. Isn't this the one where you, like the world is deleted or something? That's a good piano lead-in. That's nice and creepy. Yep, that's what I thought. Honestly, it's creepier than the Kuon music, so I might as well still leave it. Alright, fair enough. If there are 0 people, then the perfect system of government is it becomes anarchy. Everyone is happy if there is no one. Torrents pull down the waterfall. There's so much mist rising, it's unclear what's around. The white are mysterious being that takes the form of people you met throughout the game. The white tells you law and chaos, no matter how good the intention, lead to doom, and then repeats it. Again. I mean, yes, obviously. Obviously that's true, though. But if everyone's dead, then doom's already here, so so it's still a pretty shitty argument.
And all evil spirits.
The answer for you is destroy this reactor that's connected to the expanse, and by doing so, the entire universe is... Yes, perfect. The greatest way to avoid all routes leading to doom is to just cause doom. Why does the Expanse have a reactor? Because people made one. Oh, so it's like a big bomb. Okay. I don't know where to go. Shrine contains a plinth, which is used to hold something. Oh, I'm supposed to put something in the plinth. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm a big, dumb doo-doo face. Oh, my face is just so much doo-doo. I don't have anything to put in the plinth. I need a mirror. I need a 3-legged shrine gate. Alright, so I need to go to a 3-legged shrine gate. Basically the plot of Half-Life happens. Alright, step 1, acquire 3-legged shrine gate. That makes it look like I need to come down from up. But I don't see any way up. So my only thought is I came down to get that node. Then I'm going to go back up. And then everyone is going to be gone from the silkworms. And, like, so if I go back up, I might be able to do something. Alright, the mulberry tree is glowing with evil energy. Hello.
Wow. It's such a pleasure. I feel as though I don't need to return back to my master.
You're being mind-controlled by silkworms, my dude.
Dorio is here. And he will watch over us. Please, continue with the investigation. We'll be fine.
Okay. Dorio is being silkworm controlled.
Father wrote this. Maybe I'll learn something if I read it.
Okay. I need to find a way to get up and around, I think. I don't have... No, that's just the Uranus seal. I don't have any way to get through there. I feel like I'm getting blocked by grass. Every direction I go, there's grass in my way.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Alright, we gotta look it up. We gotta go yin phase. Here we go, yin phase. Now we're gonna go down as far as we can. Adamushi, no. This is wrong, I think. I'm in the yang phase. I'm in the Yang phase. I thought I was in the Yin phase. I'm in the Yang phase. Okay, okay, here we go. The Yeti? Okay, it is not a Yeti, but I'll take it. Take the right path to reach the shrine entry. Climb the stairs, defeat the Gaki, then enter Shrine Hall. The shrine map is hanging on the wall. So I do have to go back. Oh, I feel stupid.
Banish demons and all evils.
Excuse me. Hey, it's a Gaki. Reading FF1 guide because you know 80s RPG, and it's called the Mind Flayer Mini Boss Wizards. Is it trying to say Mind Flayer? Like the D&D monster? Or is it Mind Flare? Like little little doodads you put on your brain. Like barrettes and shit. This is my Mind Flare. Oh, that's your predictive. Oh, okay. Oh, I was hoping it was misspelled in the game. Predictive text is super bad at I don't know if this is a problem that just I have. I find it's really bad at actually predicting my text. Can I shout out Kuon having little shiny baubles go bling bling and like a glint on your items, by the way? Can we shout Kuon out? Kuon. Shout out. That's something that, like, you don't see in games.
Banish demons and all.
Or, no, that's wrong. Let me rewind. That's something you don't see in all horror games. And so sometimes you just have to run around clicking on shit. So it makes it very clear what you can and cannot do. Game comes to mind, Silent Hill. Game calls them wizards. So here's an interesting thing about Mind Flayers, or the Illithid, if you will, in at least modern D&D. Wizards are not trusted among the Mind Flayer community because they use arcane magic, so they actually get ostracized from their society and cut off from the colony.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Because Mind Flayers are all, they all use psionic magic. Utski's entry. Fatal Frame sometimes has sparkles items, but only sometimes. That's a good point, yes. Am I wrong in remembering that Final Fantasy 1 does? One could probably jump down. I think I remember Resident Evil having shinies, or am I just trying to give Resident Evil credit because Resident Evil is the best. Final Fantasy 1 does that. They guard a crown. Oh my god! It's like a burnt Gaki. Final Fantasy 1 does what? Alright, well the burnt Gaki was not extra powerful. It felt on the level with a normal Gaki. You know what else I'm gonna give Kuon credit for? I appreciate that the characters don't wear high heels. But Sack, high heels hadn't been invented yet. Shut up. That's why they're not wearing them. Resident Evil items in the older games don't, but you can tell what you can interact with because it isn't part of the pre-rendered background. Fair enough. I knew there was some way to tell. Dokai's book. Investigation of the Gaki. Experiment. Experimented characteristics of Gakis. Conditions. 1. Used a fellow seer for comparison purposes. 2. Arranged for the battle in an enclosed area to assess Gaki's strength accurately. Results. 1. A Gaki was defeated. 2. The power of the cards and fans appear to be effective. 3. Gakis are relatively weak. However, their endurance is something to behold. Resident Evil items and... Oh, I read that. Giant cocoon is pulsating. Door won't open, must be locked from the outside. Sounds like there is an industrial van.
Banish demons and...
You said correct me if I'm wrong, but Final Fantasy 1 does. Oh, I meant Resident Evil. I meant Resident Evil. I was probably reading at the same time I said it. Dokai's Book Volume 3. Investigation of cocoons and corpses. Experiment. Investigation relationship between corpses and cocoons and their food. Conditions. Number 1. Find 2 identical wicker chests. Number 2. Remove food victim from one chest during experiment. Results. When the food victim was removed from one chest, only an incomplete union took place. The creature died at once after it emerged. Food inside the chests, especially the silkworm, seems crucial to the resurrection. The silkworms in this mulberry tree must be endowed with magic powers. I have not played Final Fantasy 1 in like 10 years. Gaki's body lies here, appears to have been defeated in battle. Is it gonna fall? Oh shit. Is that fucking... Is that Doria? Could this be Utsuki's room? We got the Sogoroku board! We got the Sogoroku board! Yes, 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 yes! After acquiring the Sogoroku pieces from the Yin phase and and the board from the Yang phase, save the game and return to the title screen. Select Sogoroku title from the screen to play the game. We got the board! We got the board! Now we can play Sogoroku. The dungeon theme goes surprisingly hard for the theme of a basic dungeon. Utsuki's diary. Utsuki's diary. Flowers decorate its cover. April 21st. Another day passed, but father didn't return. I went outdoors for my walk, hoping that they would lift my spirits. The irises in the garden are about to bloom. The thought that they might bloom tomorrow made me feel a little more cheerful. April 22nd. It's been drizzling since morning. I can't look after the irises in the rain. Kureha stayed in her room because her body hurts when it rains. I saw a cuckoo land under the eaves, and how nice that he sings even in the rain. April 23rd. It rained again today. Not a heavy rain, but a light, steady one. Leafing through Father's book, I found another poem about a cuckoo. They say cuckoos are sentimental about the past. My past is the same as my present. I've never left here. I'd like to see what it's outside. April 24th. I learned a poem recently. I recited till it annoyed my sister, so I stopped and wrote it down. The village of scattered blossoms, the cuckoos sing for many days of unrequited love and those saved. I wish my sister were as kind to me as she used to be. April 26th, my sister's cough has gotten worse. Bring me a crow, she said. Why do you want a crow? Never mind, just bring me one, she kept saying. I can't go outside and leave my sister alone. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have murdered her. Oh well. What do we got? Oh, it's on times 2 speed. Okay. Okay. There's actually more to it than I would have expected from a game of the era. Like, it's not generic sounding, I'll say that. Investigation of the silk. Experiment. Compare silk thread seals on the door with cocoons in the wicker chest. Conditions. 1. Used a cocoon still occupied by a human. 2. Used thread remaining after seal had been broken. 3. Investigated viscidity, strength, and magic power. Results. 1. Some differences in viscidity. 2. Silk thread slightly stronger. 3. Higher magical properties in silk thread. Cocoons and silk thread are very similar in nature. Was this silk thread spun from cocoon? This man doesn't know how silkworms work. This is a redone version for the PSP version. The original NES version is shorter because it was an NES game. Oh, okay. Well, okay, never mind. Never mind, then.
Banish demons and...
Time to banish demons and all evil spirits. Finally, we're getting some goddamn healing items. Been like a fucking... What's the song? We've been like an astronaut in an ocean. We made a counter to count how many times she says that. That would just be every time I hit the button, which would be like 1,000. We got an Oni bee. Kureha's diary. Blood splatter diary kept by Kureha. May 12th. When I fell off the cliff, I thought I was gonna die. But when I came through, there wasn't a single scratch on me. I thought it was strange awakening a wicker chest. I asked Utsuki about it. All she did was cry. So sweet of her to be worried. October 3rd. I've been feeling tired and weak for the past few days. Utsuki keeps asking me if I'm alright. She mustn't find out how bad I really feel. October 13th. There are strange marks all over my body. I'm hiding it the best I can. I'm sure my flesh is starting to rot. I've caught that horrible disease. I looked in all my books, but they don't mention it. Utsuki keeps asking me how I feel. I don't like lying. October 25th. Yesterday I met some twins. I don't know when they arrived, but they told me to sleep with the silkworms in the chest for a night. Maybe I was dreaming, but I was desperate, so I did what they said. When I woke, my body felt normal. They must have been manifestations of the mulberry god. November 5th, I played with Utsuki today. For the first time in a while. Perhaps because I hadn't been active for some time. I felt flushed even when that night fell. So even Kureha thinks that the twins are manifestations of the mulberry tree. This is a fucking weird game. Who's the tree? Damn it, one of them is a tree. March 4th. Everything will be alright, the twins said that. I'll get better if I get inside the cocoon again. They said to look for a rat this time, rather than a silkworm. I must hurry, or my arm will rot and fall off. Or maybe my legs. I envy Utsuki for her soft, healthy limbs, healthy arms, legs, and neck. July 4th. When I mentioned the twins to Father, he told me about a ritualistic practice involving resurrection in cocoons. He said that a revived corpse will start to rot, at which point it must become a cocoon, each time fusing with a larger creature. This needs to be done 9 times. April 27th. When I woke up inside the wicker chest, I realized that it was Utsuki who'd pushed me off the cliff. She talks nonsense about irises and poems. Well, here I am in agony, my body beginning to rot. Ah, I wish I had her healthy skin. Should I go the other way? Here, I'm gonna save. We'll go the other way, just to pick up some items. Like, it's probably a dead end in this direction. In fact... let's switch to save slot 1. That way I have the option to not fuck up. Alright, you wanna fight me? Let's fight. Ice fan, motherfucker. Ice fan. Ice fan. You need to cool off. You wanna know the craziest thing is I'm actually losing this fight. I refuse to heal, though. Not against a single enemy. It's so blurry, I can't see what's happening. It's fine, it's mostly just walking up and down some stairs. Fireball! Really?
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Oh, there's a blue effect. Oh, that's probably my fan. Oh, blur effect. Yeah, that's the Tempest. I wasn't able to dispel it. I guess Kureha's room is completely fucked. Normally you can dispel a Tempest if you meditate, but I think Kureha's room is too fucked up. Am I dead? Really? I just kind of died immediately, didn't I?
Banish demons and all.
Alright, I don't have a Uranus key. You know we haven't seen a save point in fucking forever, by the way. You can kill all kinds of demons, ghosts, but 2 zombies fuck your shit up. I also killed the gigantic monkey. Nice, elixir. Elixir's root word is Greek.
Banish demons and
Nope,
all.
that's very wrong. I think it's fucking Sanskrit. That was very wrong. What the fuck am I talking about? Pretty sure Ixir... Maybe it is Greek. Wait, is Ixir Greek or... Now I don't know. Now I don't know if I'm wrong the second time or the first. I'm wrong one of these times. Ixir sounds Greek. Okay, it is Arabic. It is Arabic. Okay. That's what I was like. No, wait. I think that's wrong. I think it's Arabic. It is Arabic. Okay, it is Arabic. It's Arabic. It's Arabic, everyone. It is Arabic. Ixir is Arabic. I was right the second time and not the first time. Speaking of games having little standards, even though FromSoft was from whatever, dog. Keep the conversation going. I don't give a shit. It's better than me commenting about random bullshit I'm doing. I don't think I need to fight these guys. I don't. Erected in 830 AD. Now, I don't think I need to tell you that there is no way during the Heian period that they would say it was 830 AD. I don't think I need to say that, but dedicated to silkworms, the first priest planted 2 mulberries in the garden. He pronounced the 2 trees that would spring up from them sacred, to be revered for all time. The shrine must be watched by a member of the Hada clan. The elder priest shall be named Ashia. The people like the European and Japanese covers of the Final Fantasy baffles me. It's a local one. Fucking. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run down the stairs, turn around, banish demons and all evil spirits. Bitch, swing twice! Alright, run. Fucking. Since when is this little asshole so fast? Bitch, heal!
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Come on. That's good. Throw him off. Difficulty spike. Honestly, here's the fun fact. These 2 guys are also here in the Utsuki playthrough, and they were also hard as shit during the Utsuki playthrough. Nope. Actually, no. During the Utsuki playthrough, I think I got them stuck on the stairs. But these 2 guys, but they take forever to kill, no matter what. So, like, these 2 guys are here for the Utsuki playthrough. Straw sticks to what's left of the body, demented scarecrow. All right. All right, we have to go talk to the Onmyoji.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Oh, can I open this door? Probably not, right? 5 seals? No, it's still Uranus. So we need the Uranus seal. Like, we cannot make progress until we get the Uranus seal.
Banish demons and all...
Of course I've seen the American Kuon cover.
Korea, what are are you doing?
Huh? You're my only sister. Now you'll understand how it feels.
Korea, stop it!
It does sound like Korea. She is not putting emphasis in that H.
Korea, what are you doing? Stop this! Korea!
Utsuki. You.
It almost sounds like she's
killed me
making an
that
O
day.
sound, too. It should be
You
Kureha.
pushed me.
Look, I'm gonna still be straight up, alright? Silkworm Monster Ghost Girl, she can get it. She can fucking get it. Look, I don't care. I'll fuck her. Alright? Come get it. I'm in. Alright? Something about ghost ladies just does it for me. Which is something I have learned about myself since playing Fatal Frame. Although I will say, I did read the Ring manga as a kid, like Ring Zero or something, and Sadako in that. Just saying. Just saying. Pretty cute. Smasher Pass with go. If there is a list of like ghost ladies, like female ghost monsters in media, I would do a Smasher Pass on that. All right, I would do a Smasher Pass stream on that. One, I just think that would be good content.
Banish demons and all.
Someone, somewhere, has my goddamn Uranus seal. Uranus seal. That Doria?
Well, it's been a while. Have you solved the silkworm puzzle?
Oh,
I have
no.
revealed the puzzle.
I know who this is.
But I became obsessed and lost myself in the books. And because
What's this
of
dude's
that,
name? Dorky? Or something?
I was killed here. If you didn't have silkworms, you could have been killed.
It's sad.
The merging of you and I would greatly enhance the spell. There's a great empathy when one merges.
I'm actually more intimidated by... this guy might not be the hardest boss in the game, but I am fucking intimidated by this man because I have been reading his fucking books. Is it Dochin? No, what's this guy's name? Dokai. This is definitely Dokai. I have been reading Dokai's books, and this man is scary. This man has an endless fireball! Wow! I got fucking put down! I got executed! Yeah, it's Smash. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. This Smasher Pass concept is predicated completely on the idea that nothing bad happens to me in the process of the smashing. We just meet up for a lovely evening. Although, here's what I'm gonna say. Best part about Ghost Girls, you don't need to use condoms.
Korea, what are you doing?
Unless you're in
my
Fatal
only
Frame,
sister.
maybe.
Now you'll understand how it feels.
Korea.
Alright, we're gonna have to go Nova on this motherfucker. This guy hit hard. Yeah, we're gonna have to use Hian. Oh, actually, I'm gonna try to go back in this room. See if there's anything new in here. Probably not, right?
Banish demons and all evil
Ultimate Fireball! Oh my god! Ultimate Fireball! 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 Oh, I whiffed! Oh, I whiffed! Get the fuck out! Get... Fuck! Shit! Shit! Fuck! 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 Oh, it's a gravity spell! No, it wasn't. I just got caught on a ledge. Nope. Come on, you little fucker. Some progress is being made. He's dead. He's dead.
Banish demons and all
Yeah.
evil spirits.
I knew it. I knew Dokai was gonna be a fucking problem. Having a hard time picking up a ghost. Bloodstained cloth was found on Dokai. Dokoi. I think it's Dokoi. What is this? That's a smash. Oh, yeah, that's a smash right there. Alright, we got the Mars cloth, which should let me swap to a summer fan. Yeah, there it is, the Ruby fan. I knew I would get it. Bam, Ruby fan. Whoops. Booyah. Domon's Book, Volume 1. My investigations of the silkworms worshipped by the shrine are nothing like ordinary silkworms. The parents of the silkworms at this shrine are incarnation of the two mulberry trees. The mulberries and the trees are their eggs. Silkworms born from them have magical powers. Excuse me, they can bring back the dead, but this means they must feed from humans. This dark magic suits me perfectly. When the fusion of flesh has occurred 9 times, the spell shall be perfected. When I've mastered this magic formula, you will whore yourself before me. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna say. That body's pretty good. That's a pretty good body. I like the body. The mouth, a little bit of a turnoff. A little bit of a turnoff. I do like a woman who can open her mouth wide, right? There's a lot you can do with that. But it is a little weird. It is a little weird. I think I might have to pass. I think I might have to pass on this one. Alright. This, right here, that's probably a pass. I think I'll pass on that. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll pass on that. I had to think. There's probably a lot it could do with those tentacles, you know? Probably some fun tentacle stuff it could do, but like, I don't know if I want a screaming green monster face in me, you know, during the deed. I don't know how well that would go over. You know what I'm saying? Don't know about that. Don't know about that one. You know. Domon's memorandum, written by Domon about Kureha. There's a fourth one? Wow, we getting a lot of these. I'm in. Hello? Hello? Yes, in. I'm in. That's a smash. That's a hard smash right there. Get it, girl. Kureha seems to have entered into a cocoon. Those twins certainly have interesting ideas. She's my daughter, after all. I'm sure her silk threads will be finer than those spun by the sick people in the hut. Izanami? Y'all, if y'all don't want Izanami, I don't know what's wrong with you. Kureha seems to be different from the others. Perhaps she's the daughter of the elder priest. Now, the cards cannot help her, nor will the weapons supposedly endowed with magic power work. Anyone who encounters her had better run in the other direction. So, no cards and no magic weapons. Kureha is just immune. Izanagi didn't want Izanami, that's why the story is sad. Izanagi only had to not turn the fuck around and everything would have been fine.
Banish demons and all.
Alright. Now, we've got to establish something. How big is this boo, maid? Is this one of the smaller boos, or is this one of the big boos? Alright, we need to know. Wait, can't boos not move if you're looking at them? Oh, no, that's a turnoff right there. That's a turnoff. Nah, fucking dead fishing? Nah. Nah, I'm a pass on boo. I don't know Mario.
Banish demons and all.
So I don't have an anti-Kureha plan, assuming my weapons do not work on her.
Banish demons and all.
Oh, hold on. We have to hard save the game. Because we got the board.
Banish demons and all.
Wow, we have not saved in an hour. Oh, there's a little boat! Look at the little boat! Oh! Oh, I love you, little boat! I love you! Oh, I love the little boat. My favorite part of this game is the little boat. Alright, this can't be real. This is not a real question. This is not a real question, maid. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this a real fucking question? Look at that flexibility. That's a hard smash. Alright? Any day of the week. Are you fucking kidding me? She's basically presenting herself. back is... Dog, that just leaves more positions. Are you kidding me? Easy. Easy smash. Easy fucking smash. Look, look, if you're fucking a ghost, alright? If you're fucking a ghost, some part is bound to be broken. You just gotta make the best of it.
Banish demons and all... Banish demons and...
Alright, somewhere around here is definitely Kureha. There's a trail of fresh blood. I can see the evil. I can, like, visibly see it.
What's this?
You know, if we open it up and take the thing out, it will not reanimate. Oh, half merge. Half merge. So this thing won't live very long. Alright. Let's go, Dorio. 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 This little motherfucker tempested me. Dorio. I love how Dorio has iframes and I don't. Yo, this music's going fucking hard. I need to heal. I guess I won? I either won or I didn't win. Well, because he's not a full merge, so he won't survive according to Doki. Dokoi. Dokoi. There's a bloodstained cloth inside the chest. Yeah, according to Dokoi, he won't survive because he wasn't fully formed.
Banish demons and all...
Alright, what do we got? This is so goddamn small, I cannot see it. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. You know what? No, I need to look. I gotta get a better image. You know, no, I think I'll pass. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. Not doing. I think it's the face more than anything, really. I like that sexy ghost face, you know? Finally! Finally, we got the key card.
Banish demons and all evil...
Is Uranus the 8th level seal? Probably, right? No, that's the Neptune seal. Uranus is the 7th. Uranus is the 7th. Oh, what do we got? See, this is not a flattering image, is what I will say. This is not a flattering image. Although, because this is the Grudge woman, right? There is a Wii game where she's in, and she's super fucking hot in that. So I think I need to see another picture, because I'm not sure how hot she is. It appears the floodgate has been raised. Does something need to be inserted in order to make it operate? Kayako, yeah. Been a long time coming, but we finally made it to the other side.
Banish demons and all evils.
Alright, what do we got? Actual screenshot from the movie. Yeah, see? Alright, see? I'm in. Alright, yeah, sure, I'll smash. Why not? Do it, yeah. Let's do it. And the best part about Kayako is her neck's already broken. The waterfall mist is heavy, making visibility difficult. I need to acquire the thing that lowers the water. There's a row of decapitated Jizo statues. How could anyone do such an act? Alright, see, here's the thing. She looks kind of pretty, but it's really hard to tell because there's too much covering. You know what I'm saying? Like, what up here is just a fucking hole through her head, you know? I don't know. Well, that's a dude, so I'm gonna pass. Now, you get me a lady headless ghost. Ooh, because there's a lot you can do with not having a head attached to your body, is all I'm saying. Think about it, alright? Think about it. Double the amount of holes. Can you please jump? You know what? Yeah, alright, I'll smash. Sure. That was the wrong area. That's why I couldn't jump down. I mean, why not, right? Maybe I should look up what I'm missing. A half-merged Kurehan Dorio attack. You can avoid this battle altogether. Oh, really? As soon as the boss appears, leave the area. When the coda music stops, return to the clearing. The boss will have disappeared. You can retrieve the cloth, Uranus, from the wicker chest. When you continue back down the hallway, the boss will reappear, come towards you. Run back to the chest, and when prompted, hide inside it. The boss will circle around a few times so you can watch him from inside the chest and leave eventually. When it's gone, hop out. At least you can do. If you choose to fight it, here's what you do. When you defeat it, you get the Uranus cloth. A tempest will occur. 2 ghosts will show up after you defeat them. Your sacred cloth to the door to the shrine garden. Take the path to the floodgates to Saki's left. Use the wooden handle to drain the water. Okay, but I don't have the wooden handle. So where do I get the wooden handle from? Use the cloth to divide the seal in the doors. In the middle of the room, the inner sanctum, if you will. Crawl through to collect your final weapon, Ruby Fan. Oh, the wooden handle was back in the main shrine. What is this? Is this a new one? I'm gonna pass on that. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. That's just bones. I don't even know what I would do to this. Excuse me. Yeah, it's the same problem. I didn't know what's going on over here, so I'm gonna have to pass. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom soon. Alright, somewhere in here is a wooden handle. I have located it. Wooden handle. Now we can run back. Uchisaka Ona. I mean, okay, so here's the deal. This is a terrible image, but I am familiar with the legend. And the answer is, yeah, hello, are you kidding me? I'm in. Because she's supposed to be hot minus the slit mouth, right? And unlike the other ghost with a slit mouth, like, her entire face isn't, like, split open. $5.54.
You want some?
Yeah, this is just a back image. This isn't really showing me anything. Tempest.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Okay. Pass, pass, and pass.
Banish demons and all evil.
How much of this is left? How much is left on this path? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 paragraphs remaining in this playthrough, which is why I will be going to the bathroom because my bladder's full. I will be right back. summon her, but I figured you passed because she had no face. But how's her body? Oh, right. I have to. You know one thing that drives me a little crazy about this game is that it's half Resident Evil. Like, sometimes you need to use a key item from your inventory, and then sometimes... This bitch can lift a handle the size of her entire fucking torso, but can't pull a fucking lock off of a door. What was I gonna say before I got outraged by that? Look at the size of this handle. Look at it. It's giant. And she can carry that, but she can't move one of the locks off the doors? Oh. Well, okay. If we're going to assume that the artistic design of this isn't fucking awful. Like, if we assume her body isn't literally pencil thin, then yeah, obviously. Obviously, I'd smash that.
Banish demons and all.
She drowns children, Zach. And when I meet her, she'll be drowning in my dick. So, there you go. There's a reflection in the water from the moonlight. We got the truth mirror, mounted on plinth used for rituals. I wasn't expecting mermaids to attack. You don't need a face when you got a body like that. Played that a little risky.
And all evil spirits.
She has Kaneko, but I'm assuming that for any of the artistic designs, I'm assuming they don't look terrible. Because there were a lot of art mistakes in that image, but I'm assuming she looks like an actual physical person. Otherwise, the answer becomes no, because I'd get a paper cut. On, like, everyone. Pareja is immune to all damage, isn't she? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. No? Fuck. Alright, I think we can beat her. I think we can beat her. See, the guide says run past her. The guide says run past her, and the notes say she's immortal. So I should probably run past her. The game probably wants me to run past her, but she does seem to take damage. You know what they say? If they bleed, you can kill them. Ha!
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
The game didn't think I would kill her, but I killed her! I mean, okay, technically Utsuki killed her, but I killed her! No, wait, didn't the twins kill her and disguise themselves as Utsuki? Something like that? Wasn't it not actually Utsuki?
Silkworms on the mulberry leaves. The tree harbors silkworms, reviving the dead and causing illness.
You know, if we just set the tree on fire, the entire plot of the game will end, right?
Does this mean that no more sacrifices will be born again?
Sakuya has just become my favorite fucking horror video game protagonist of all time.
And all
Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy shit! Sakuya! 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 Oh my god, I didn't see that coming! Boat! I forgot about the little boats. Look at the little boats. Where's that boat going? Where are you going, boat? Boat, where are you going? That's literally a dead end. Where are you going, boat? Oh, it just hits the edge and disappears forever. Fair enough. Don't know what I was expecting to happen. Miyushimaru Note 3. The servant boy, who is also somehow Lady Fujiwara's kid. Now I know what's happening. The manor has become a huge silkworm nest. I'm a silkworm too! A silkworm who spins a cocoon. Which is weird because Lady Fujiwara ate him, so like I'm not sure what's going on with that. My only question is the 2 cocoon monsters going to be down here. Because that fight was hard. Something is inside. Dust. A tool is obtained. Yeah, I see you. You're like the least scary thing down here. And this is the most scary thing. Okay, nope, they're down here. Fuck. Bitch. Bitch! Come on! Come on! Damn it, I'm dead. Alright, I'm gonna go for a summon. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Kagatsuna Onna summon. If I can get down one, I can get them both down.
Demons and all you...
Definitely save, because that fight's hard. That's like, other than Lady Fujiwara, probably the hardest fight in the game. Maybe there's a harder one in Abe no Seimi's route. But otherwise, that's definitely the hardest one in the game. No way to pass through this door. At this pond, I can hear everyone's voice. I can hear them calling from the vessel sailed long ago. I will be joining them soon. I assume I have to go through the scene where everything goes crazy before I can break this wall? Yeah, okay. So we're getting real close to the end. Vessels filled with tainted goods sailed away carrying sin. Here in the graveyard of blood rest the vessels that once sailed.
I might have been killed right here.
There we go.
Banish demons and all evil spirits. Across the bridge, wishing I knew more about the manor.
Alright, now is this the end of the game? There might be one more boss. But I think this might be it. This is either it or... No. There's still more of the area we haven't explored, isn't there? Yeah, because we still have the level 6 door, and then... Okay. Yeah, we haven't been to the lab yet. Yeah. This is definitely the last area, though. Soul clings to the bottom of the chest. Remember, every time we pop one of these open, whatever's inside dies. Strange creature inside the chest. Soul clings to the bottom of the chest. This is a wicker chest. The lid can't be opened, perhaps sealed from the inside. That right there is probably Utsuki. So it moves to the bottom of the chest. Is that where I came from? I thought I came from the right. No, I must have came from the left. Okay. Oh, that was Uranus door. Excuse me.
Banish demons and all.
Alright, let's just go... Let's go level by level. Let's start with the Uranus door. Yeah, because that's just going to loop back to the dream chamber. Ow! Little fucker.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Can't be opened, sealed inside. Where are you going? Screen froze for a bit. Yeah, that's probably on your side, because my screen's fine. Like, I have the stream open on my side, and it's been running smooth the whole time. Best is lying inside, so clings to it, looks fresh. Can't open this one. No. Okay. Alright, so this is a dead end until I get a Jupiter seal. Door won't open. Well, that makes that easy.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Alright, let's head back to where Utski is enshrined. Can I not look through? Guess not. Okay.
Banish demons and all evil.
Cocoon ruptured, revealing remains of Agaki. Vessel. Elixir. Dust. That's good. Sute Gumo.
Banish demons and all.
I feel like the game is telling me boss fight. Boss fight incoming.
Banish demons and all.
Underground northeast. Silk thread blocks the way. I don't have anything that can clean this out. But do I have to run back? Yeah, I have to run back. I can't stand people taking their fucking dogs into stores. I was at fucking Walmart a couple days ago and some lady was walking with her big ass dog. I'm not a fan either. Just in principle, unless it's like a service dog. I mean, I like dogs, but like, I don't want your dog in the store. Stores are for people. Dog in a bookstore? Yeah, that does not seem appropriate. This is obviously not a service dog, yeah. Or, hold on, dogs can come into the stores if they're rescue dogs and the store is on fire. Or, if they're sniffing for drugs. Drug dog. I need like a pair of scissors.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Come to learn, I think I'm afraid of dogs, with the exception being the dog my family's owned. Oh dear. Is that related to some kind of trauma or something? Or is it just like a random phobia you picked up?
Banish demons and all.
Around other dog with my own, I'm nervous. Shout out to the writer of this walkthrough using the word cacophony. This seems to tell me... No, nothing really bad has happened to you involving a dog? Huh. Strange. Unless I missed it a long time ago. No, I don't have a Jupiter seal. Oh, there we go. There we go. Strange. But, you know what? The phobias are inherently irrational, so...
How dare you start that fire?
Oh! They are the mulberry trees.
You will die for that.
They are the mulberry trees, and she killed one of them. Fuck it, Sakuya! The best character in this fucking game. The best horror protagonist. I think it's because whenever I go walk around, almost every single house has an aggressive barking dog right up against a rickety-ass fence, or it's not gonna... Okay, I will say, here's what I will say, in your defense, when there is an aggressive, gigantic dog against a fence that does not look like it can hold it, everyone becomes afraid of dogs. Why is that dog so angry? And why is that fence so shitty? There's a fence near me for a long time. That fence no longer exists. It got knocked down. That was, like... It's hard to describe how rickety this fence was, right? Like, it was, like, halfway pushed over, and the dog could, like, jump up on it, and there were, like, holes in it that, like, the dog could almost climb out of, and it could, like, almost push over the entire fence. And that fence eventually did fall over. A new book lies open. I think it's Bloodstain Jupiter. Domon's book. Actually, entering a cocoon 9 times does not revive the dead. What does happen is that the dead are reborn as their children and as mulberries. This spell has always been intended for silkworms, not for humans. One of these houses has a cow gate, and this house isn't large enough to have cows, so why do they think they need a cow bait? They have this big-ass dog. They could very easily hop through if they wanted to.
So, you're still alive?
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm winning.
And as for the other 3, they served their purpose.
I'm, like, winning.
What? Is that why you sent us here?
The disciples were simply a manifestation of my power. That was my plan. They were the perfect fodder for the Kuon spell.
Oh!
You insignificant creatures have only one purpose. That is to join the dead and complete the chest of 9 grudges.
Doman!
Fucking fireball his ass!
Foolish.
No, let's do it!
Stupid child.
Let's do it! I want to fight him! I don't care that this man can just drop a Tempest. I want to fucking go! Better to go out swinging than in a fucking silkworm chest. I assumed it wouldn't open. So what is this dude's goal, though? What does he gain by completing the Kuon? Several poplets manipulated by silk that's attached. Kureha's assimilation has advanced considerably. Soon the Kuon spell will be completed. I've been waiting so long. Seimei, I eagerly await your arrival. I can hardly contain my excitement at the thought of our encounter. Is the dude just here to fuck with, like, Abe no Seimei? Is that his goal? He just wants to whip up a large enough tempest that it gets Seimei's attention? Is this entire game about a dude just trying to pick a fight?
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Still lugging that fucker around? Oh, we going? We going? One v one me, bitch! We fucking going? We dancing? I'm losing. I was very aggressively into the idea of challenging her to a fight, and I am not winning. I imagine Kureha's the last boss. Is she? Okay, yeah. So this is it. This is the last fight. The right among manga, he punches Seimei in the face. Alright, in that case, we're gonna go with Senin Seka. No, really. Let's keep fucking. Let's go. This is the last fight, right? What's your game plan? Let's fucking go. No, come on. Alright, I think the Oneba animation is too long. Yeah, I think the Oneba animation is too long. How do you lose? And at this point, enemies do so much damage that you basically go from, like, full health to no health in, like, 2 hits. The animation for Oniba was so long, basically, that I wasn't able to drop a second Oniba, and I don't think you can overlay Onibas. So I think I got caught in the animation of Oniba, and I wasn't able to respond adequately enough to keep her in the stun lock. I don't think the fight will be that bad. we're gonna go X. And then we're gonna go Kagutsuna Ona.
Banish demons and...
I also think I'm not supposed to win this fight, but I'm going to. Because the game specifically says Kureha is unkillable. But I'm going to, because this is the last combat encounter of the playthrough.
Banish demons and...
Or I should say, of the phase. I guess when I go to the Kuon phase. I guess when you get to the Kuon phase, there will be more combat encounters. But this is the last Sakuya, the last of the Sakuya ones.
Banish demons and all... Ideo!
waste all your cards. I'm okay with that. This is the last fight. So it's actually kind of worth it to blow them all. I think she really is unkillable. They say she's unkillable, and I think she might actually be unkillable. They were like, she's immune to cards. And I am like, I am going at her. Like, this would be an unreasonable amount of damage. Yeah, she's immortal. Well, we tried, right? We tried. At least we know that there's no goddamn way she's not immortal. The corpse here appears to have been an astrologer. Wanna be Kiyaka. Yeah, there's no way she wasn't immortal. That was...
Help! Please!
That was an absolutely ludicrous amount of damage.
Help me!
Because I don't use spell cards, so that was basically every spell card.
Utsuki!
In, like, the entire playthrough.
Utsuki, are you alright? You can't stay here. Your sister. Utsuki. Help me. I beg you. What? Don't do that. Utsuki!
And we lost her. Maybe. Technically, I died. To start a new plays, press start. Technically, I died, right? So, technically, right? I have all the spell cards, and I'm not confident that Utsuki is going to survive this fight. So we've done the Yin phase, we've done the Yang phase, so this brings us to the Kuon phase, where we are apparently playing as female version of Abe no Seme, and may I just say, she is the hottest of all of them. But before we start, we gotta do some Sugaraku. Let's do some simple Sugaraku. We'll do a regular game of Sugaraku. Here we go. Me, my opponent. Let's go. Throw that dice. 5. What's my opponent at? 6. Me. That one. Here. Nice. Is this backgammon? Is this just backgammon? That's a good roll. Basically how they knew say me in this game. It's a girl. It's Gozer. I thought Gozer was a man. It's whatever wants to be. It's good. It's good. I'm definitely winning. I'm definitely... What the fuck? I want you to know that I am very familiar with the rules of Sugaraku, and I am definitely winning. I think the game has crashed. Yes. Yup. 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 Yes. The game couldn't handle my skill. Alright, well. That is definitely the end of the stream. It is bugged. Boy, is it. That is the end of that stream. Honestly, pretty good, right? It took us 4 streams to do the yin phase, right? And it took us fucking 2 streams, 1.5 stream. FromSoft didn't program you to win. And it took 1.5 stream to do the yang phase. Or whatever. Yeah, no, I think that's correct. So we'll see how long it takes us to do the Kuon phase. But yeah, we're getting near the end of the stream. And this is a 4-hour stream. It's been a while since we've done a 4-hour stream. It's been a while since we've done a normal length stream. So hopefully everyone had a good time. I am enjoying it. I'm not a fan of the fact that it doesn't seem to sync up. Like, I don't like that the timelines don't sync up, but at least I get a vague idea of what happened. And Sakuya is the greatest horror video game protagonist, possibly ever. What's after that? Yeah, Tormented Souls, and then Assassin's Creed. And Tormented Souls is the end of horror month forever. And you know what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna remove everything from the favorite search except for... Like, take all the favorite search listings once we're all done, and I'm gonna remove everything that isn't a horror game, and we're gonna see what the top 10 horror games are on the list, just out of pure curiosity. So I think that'll be fun. But yeah, Tormented Souls, and then Assassin's Creed, and then no more horror games forever. All right, that's not true. But no more horror game, like, because horror game month has become like all consuming, and I really do feel like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. I say that every year though, so who knows? Anyway, yeah, I'm having fun with it. The game's showing some flaws, but yeah, not too many. Anyway, I've been Sacrabalic, your envoy of hope, and this has been Kuon. See you next time. Bye bye. You could play that one Egyptian horror game? What Egyptian horror game? Egyptian horror game? Egyptian horror game? Forewarned? What the fuck is this? Forewarned is it's a co-op game though. Pret Emu Hero? Oh, this is a different Egyptian horror game. Yeah, I mean, I don't... What is this? What is this on, even? The NECPC 98... No, that's not going to happen. That's for sure not going to happen. Anyway, yeah, we're probably not going to do an Egyptian horror game. I'll say that. All right. All right, bye-bye.